Okay, so here we have a problem before us. Give the IUPAC name of the following compound. And if we look at the compound, there's carbons, hydrogens, and then an OH group. It's a straight chain saturated hydrocarbon with an OH, so that's going to be a regular old alcohol. The biggest issue we have is to figure out the longest chain, the longest hydrocarbon chain. So the highest priority group is that OH group, the alcohol group. So that's going to dictate that the neighboring carbon be carbon 1, then we go to carbon 2, carbon 3, and it seems like we should end at carbon 4 at our extreme left. But the problem is we have an ethyl group there, and actually instead of being an ethyl substituent, that's actually part of the longest hydrocarbon chain. So we need to consider that carbon 4 and carbon 5. And then on position 3, we now have a methyl group. Instead of having a 4-carbon chain with an ethyl substituent, we actually have a 5-carbon chain with a methyl substituent. So be careful about that. That happens a lot. In the trickier questions, we snake that chain around and try to fool you all the time. So you're all far too bright for that. Okay, so we know that it's a 5-carbon chain, so it's a pentane chain because of the OH group in the first position. We're a pentanol, a 1-pentanol. So far, so good. And we have that 3-methyl group. So if we want to name this thing correctly, we would go ahead and name ourselves 3-methyl 1-pentanol. And there we have it. We followed all the conventions, and we've, if you can read the writing at least, we have named this as 3-methyl 1-pentanol. And again, I could throw other types of substituents. I could snake the chain, make a longer chain, but it's really, with alcohols, it's pretty much the same approach regardless of the particular substance. So hopefully you've practiced some naming. Nomenclature tends to be one of those areas, especially when we break our own rules, that causes students trouble in this course. So please do keep it up, and if you're having trouble with naming, please send me an email, try some additional problems and send me an email, and we'll see if we can get that fixed for you. Okay, otherwise, if this is good and you're getting it, good luck. Check out some of the other videos. There may be other compound naming questions or other short answer type questions that you would benefit from.